Every pause in the boardroom felt like I was losing ground. The contract draft sat in front of me, my palms damp against the polished table, my pen poised but unmoving. Across from me, the other side leaned back, silent. Their calm only amplified my nerves. In my head, the silence screamed, "You're giving up too much. You're losing." The scratch of a pen signing paper somewhere else in the room became the loudest sound. That scratch cut deeper than words, each mark of ink reminding me that deals could be won or lost in seconds. I had come into that negotiation carrying all the weight of business, family, and culture. Every concession felt like it would ripple outward. If I gave too much, maybe the business would slip. If I pushed too hard, maybe the deal would collapse. And in the middle of it all, the voice inside repeated, "You can't afford to lose." The pen in my hand became the symbol of that moment. It wasn't just ink on paper, it was proof of control, or the fear of losing it. Every time my fingers tightened, the pen felt heavier, as if it carried the future of my family, my reputation, my business. That day, I realized something. Every pause felt like I was losing ground. And maybe you've been there too, in a negotiation, a meeting, a conversation, where silence feels like defeat and pressure feels like proof. Negotiation has a way of exposing fear. It's not just about the numbers or the contract terms. It's about what those numbers represent. In business, high-stakes deals feel like life or death. Every clause, every concession carries the weight of security. Say yes too quickly, and you fear you've been taken advantage of. Push too hard, and you fear they'll walk away. The whole deal feels like a tightrope, and every step threatens collapse. At home, the strain multiplies. I sat in that boardroom thinking not only about margins, but about my kids, my wife, the bills waiting on the counter. Every choice in that room felt tied to their security. The pen in my hand wasn't just about ink. It was about keeping a roof overhead, food on the table, dignity intact. Winning a negotiation wasn't just business. It was pride, it was honor, it was representing family strength. To lose, even slightly, risked losing face. And so the pressure wasn't only financial, it was ancestral, generational. Do you feel that too? Do you ever sit across a table and feel like every silence, every glance, every scratch of a pen is judgment? Do you ever fear that compromise equals weakness? I wish someone had told me, balance isn't weakness, it's strength. Because the truth is, the best deals aren't built on force, they're built on balance. I thought power meant pressing harder. That belief kept me gripping the pen tighter, even as my chest begged me to breathe. And the pen scratched louder in my mind, every pause echoing like a loss. The breaking point came when my inner voice shouted, "If I give too much, I lose. If I push too hard, they walk." My body echoed the panic, palms slick, jaw clenched, shoulders stiff, breath short and shallow. The pen in my hand trembled, but I refused to put it down. Every fiber of me felt trapped in that moment. Fight or flight, win or lose. So I reached for a reset. The first reset method was a body scan. While the other side spoke, I tuned inward. I noticed my palms sweating, my jaw aching, my shoulders locked. I released my grip just slightly, rolled my shoulders back, unclenched my teeth. With each small release, the tension eased and clarity crept in. The second reset method was visualization. I closed my eyes for half a second and pictured the negotiation table not as a battlefield, but as shared ground. I imagined both sides leaning in to build something together, not to tear each other apart. That simple shift reframed the silence. It was no longer a threat. It was space. And then I leaned back in my chair, pen still in hand but no longer clenched. My breath slowed, my voice steadied. I realized I didn't have to win by pressing harder. I could hold balance. The symbol shifted in that moment. The pen, once a weapon of control, became a bridge, something to sign not from fear, but from steadiness. By the end of the meeting, I noticed the shift in myself. My voice didn't shake. My shoulders no longer screamed. And when the deal finally closed, it wasn't from force. It was from balance. And that night, I whispered a different truth. Balance builds deals stronger than force. After that reset, I carried a new truth into every negotiation. Strength doesn't come from pressing harder. It comes from holding balance. Balance builds deals stronger than force. Balance creates strength where pressure only breaks. The pen transformed too. No longer a weapon clutched tight, it became a steady tool. A reminder that signing from calm is more powerful than scratching from fear. Balance steadied the table more than force did. Let's practice this together. Think of a negotiation or conversation where you feel the pressure to win, to prove, to press harder. Hold that moment in your mind. Now pause. Place both feet flat on the ground. Breathe in slowly. Unclench your jaw. Release your shoulders. Imagine the table in front of you not as a battlefield, but as shared ground. Next, repeat with me. I am steady. I build from balance. Let the words land. Say them until your breath slows. At work, this practice keeps negotiations from becoming battles. At home, it reminds you that compromise isn't weakness, it's connection. And culturally, it transforms pride from force into dignity. Every balanced breath, every steady choice, that's where strength is born. The pen doesn't feel like a weapon anymore. It still rests in my hand, but now it's lighter, steadier. It's a reminder that balance writes stronger deals than force ever could. The best deals are built on balance. Balance steadies me where pressure only breaks me. So let me leave you with this reflection. Where in your life could balance replace force? Write it down. Try it in your next conversation. Notice how the room shifts when you hold steady instead of pressing harder. Balance builds stronger than force. And tonight, I'm grateful. Grateful that strength doesn't have to mean force. Grateful that balance can carry me further.